Greetings and salutations, naysayers. All right, so it's self-care. It's self-care Saturday. So I'm in my robe on my couch, wrapped up in my granny blanket, minding my business, right? Because I'm still trying to recover from the bar exam. I went right back to work after that mug, and this is like the first day that I have been able to just do nothing. And I actually sacrificed going to a meeting this morning that I should have gone to, but there'll be other meetings. So, anywho, I decided to go ahead and make this impromptu video because, like I said, I want to get back consistent with this and just being myself. And minor side note before I get into the purpose of this video, I watched I Want to Dance with Somebody, the Whitney Houston biopic, and I've been putting it off forever because it came out during Christmas, and I was having we had bad weather here in Memphis, so I was having heating and water issues and all type of stuff, and so I didn't really get to enjoy my Christmas break like I wanted to, so I was in a hotel, blah blah blah. But anyway, it came out on Redbox this week. My co-host, the Snuggle, says hello. And I watched it. I rented it yesterday, but passed out after work yesterday, and so I watched it this morning. And I cried the whole movie, and I was just like, "Oh my God!" This is I think the subconscious reason why I didn't see it initially, because I was studying for the bar, and I just wasn't emotionally prepared, because Whitney Houston has always been and will forever be my favorite singer of all time. And I was in pieces when she died. I remember I was in law school. It's because she passed in 2012. I remember I was in law school at the time, and I think I was on Twitter. Yeah, I think I saw it on Twitter. Somebody had said she passed, and I was like, fake news. And so I had to verify, and I got on CNN, and lo and behold, the bottom ticker thing at the bottom was Whitney Houston dead at the hotel, pre-Grammy, all that type of stuff. And I was just in shambles, and I watched that whole 4-hour funeral and blah blah blah. Whitney Houston, I just, don't get me wrong, I love me some Mariah Carey, love me some Toni Braxton, but Whitney will always and forever be numero uno. That voice, I mean, it's there just will never be. There just will never be another. And I just cried the whole time because I was just like, oh my God, she was so amazing, and she was such a boss, and she's so dead, and her daughter. And the good thing is they're together in heaven, so I guess we could be positive about that. But it's just she fought to be herself, and that's something that I've always struggled with. I'm a Virgo, so I'm very independent, very self-sufficient, very based in who I am. But the world will always try to make you feel bad about that and want to change you to be who they think you should be. And just to see that she was actually I don't want to call her a lesbian, because I mean clearly she liked the D, but basically a bisexual woman in the 80s and early 90s and stuff, and having to transition from being in a relationship with her girlfriend to now that's her best friend. And the fact that could even happen, I was wow. The fact Robin was pissed, don't get me wrong, but she literally went from in a relationship with this woman to she just became her manager and her best friend, and they respected each other. Of course there was tension here and there, because Bobby being a man, he got that little toxic masculinity thing going on. Whatever, fight your mama about it. And so they would kind of have spats about that, but for the most part they were able to be in each other's lives in a significant way, for as long as they were able to. But anywho, like I said, it was just a little short side note. But great movie. I'm just really sad that she's gone. I'm really sad that she was a tortured soul. And I'm not blaming Bobby Brown or anything, because we make our own decisions, and she was doing drugs before him. But, getting cheated on by the one you love and stuff, that, that can kind of contribute and shit. So, when I say who you tether yourself to is very important, it really is. Like, people really fail to realize that, like, who you attach yourself with and attach yourself to and spend time with and pour into and allow them to pour into you or suck from you, whichever it is. It has major effects on you, on your existence, so just, if you haven't seen the movie, see it. And one of my favorite documentaries about her is called Whitney. And I know when I saw it, it was on Showtime. I think it's on Tubi now, if I'm not mistaken. So, check it out. And Tubi, I was scrolling through Tubi on some curious shit earlier, and they have a lot of stuff on there. And I was like, damn, they made me want to cancel my cable a little bit. I'm not going to, but they have a lot of stuff on there. And I was like, between Tubi and Pluto, and what's the other free one? I feel like it's another free one I'm missing. Roku has free stuff too. But between these like free streaming services, Slick don't even need cable and shit. But anyway, the point of this video. So I was just on Instagram and I limit my social media intake. So I'll give me a little minute scroll. Like I told y'all, I be doing impromptu videos, so I ain't got no good lighting. I don't have no script. I'm just talking to y'all. So, y'all say y'all my naysayers, so fuck with me. So, anywho, I was scrolling and and I hate to laugh because it wasn't cool. Like, it wasn't cool and it wasn't supposed to be funny. But I have kind of a fucked up sense of humor, so it kind of was funny. But I saw this guy, and I think it was on the Shade Room, if I'm not mistaken. And he made a video going off on the world about how he had 7 children and 7 baby mamas. And the baby mamas actually be expecting him to do stuff, and he don't know why, because he already told them when they got pregnant that he wasn't trying to be there for no kids, and that he was going to pay for an abortion. And he told y'all up front that he ain't give a fuck what you said, how you felt, blah, blah, blah. And I can stand behind that, You said what you said, and you ain't changing it. I ain't mad. But what I am mad about is the fact that you don't believe in protection. Or, I don't know, vasectomy. Because, it's 2023, and I know a lot of y'all out here don't wear protection. Why? I want to say I don't know, but I do know, but then I don't know. It's like, as a human, as someone who has obviously experienced unprotected sex, because I'm 33 years old, I understand. But as someone who's 33 and has experienced other shit that come with that too, I don't understand. So, and I'm just leave that there. But I just invite all of us, male and female, to just protect ourselves in the best way that we can, because we are responsible for ourselves. Like, nobody on this earth as an adult, once you become an adult and you out your folks' house and you're an adult and you doing adult stuff, like, that's on you. So I need you to, like, protect yourself. So in this particular scenario, I need him, who's the father of 7 children with 7 different mamas. Sir, I need you, one, to go ahead and get snipped. Period. I've heard it's not that bad of a procedure. You will be okay, because you clearly do not want children. So why do you need working semen? Like, for what? Just end it. Just, you don't need it. Okay. And you have 7 kids already. So if you do decide that you do want to be a father, fuck with them. They're here already. Go and give them a call. You know what I'm saying? No need to create more children. And then second of all, can you invest in some rubbers? Like, I know y'all niggas don't like wearing them. I understand. And a lot of us women don't really care for y'all to wear them either. But we in the real world. And as you can see 7 times over, that when you have unprotected sex and then you shoot off in someone's club, babies can come. Babies that you don't seem to want. So, like, I need you, sir. Oh, and number 3. No, this is number 1. So we're going to do number 1, 2, and 3 again. Okay. First, I need you to go get tested, because you around here raw dogging like a motherfucker, and that is not okay. Your dick is probably on its last leg as it is. You probably got all type of shit running up and through your veins at this point. I ain't wishing that on you, but all this unprotected sex and nutting off you doing, it ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe for the black other white girls. It don't seem like, or your ass. So if I was you, I would go ahead and get it popping in the clinic. Get that good showings. And gone. And even if you don't have no good showings, they got health departments and shit. Go check yourself out, because people around here is trife. And these hoes that you making babies with that you ain't care about, and they just was jump offs and they just gave you access to your body, that's even more reason why your ass should be wearing a condom, my guy. Because if you think that low of them and they allowed you access to your body or they body and they ain't nobody, well, what does that say about you? How do you feel about yourself then? Like, if you gonna stick your dick that's connected to your body into somebody else who you don't feel like has any value, do you value you? Don't worry, I'll wait. I just think that's a fair question. Like, men have been able to run around the world for centuries talking about how women let them do this and women let them do that and women be do-da-da. Well, why are you engaging with them then? Why are you fucking them then? Like, why? If that's a red flag, so to speak, then why even put yourself in a position like that? Just food for thought. I ain't nobody. I was just wondering. But yeah, so number one, kind sir, I need you to go get tested. And I need you to get tested like once a month. I would say every 6 months, but the way you seem to be out here slanging dick, it might need to be a monthly thing, okay? Second of all, I need you to go get snipped. Because again, you don't want no kids. So why even keep trying to have them? And again, you have 7, so start with them. And then number 3, what was the third one? It was did I say wrap it up? Oh yeah, and wrap it up. Wrap it up. Because even after you get the vasectomy, I strongly suggested you get, you still gonna be out here fucking, and you don't seem like the commitment type that you gonna have like one woman that you gonna be fucking and y'all could just be cool like that. So you need to invest in some rubbers. I'm sorry, but guess what? It's 2023 and they make all different types. It's type that you can put on and they don't even see like you got a condom on. Trust me, they exist. They do. Lambskin, it's all type of different condoms. And when you go to the health department to get tested, they'll give you a bag in the motherfuckers. So, and just minor message to my ladies, stay away from niggas like that. Okay, I know that we are special and that we sitting on pots of gold and we think that we could change niggas and shit, but we can't. No, beloved, we can't. They have to change themselves, okay? Just like we have to change ourselves. Have you ever tried to change yourself? It's fucking hard, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Change is hard. So it's nothing you could do with this or that's gonna change a nigga. He has to want to change himself. And if he only is changing because you're mad at him, you might wanna elongate that trial process. Because a lot of times they only pretending to change to get back in your good graces, and then soon enough you in the same boat again. And I ain't telling you what I heard, okay my good sis. So again, brother man, I appreciate your candor. I appreciate your honesty. I even appreciate you offering to pay for the abortions that you did, of the pregnancies that you caused. But what I need you to do moving forward, I need you to take them fucks that you don't give to the clinic, then to the doctor to get snipped, and then the Walgreens get you some fucking condoms, okay? All right? And my good sis, stay away from niggas like that and protect yourself. They make female condoms, dental dam, birth control. I got birth control. I haven't tried it yet, but because I've been on birth control on and off since I was in college. And I just, if I'm not really consistently having sex, I don't really be wanting to be on the pill just so I could be normal and regular on the inside or whatever. But they have this new birth control called Phexxi, Phexxi. I haven't tried it as far as sexually yet, but I have tried to see how my body will react to it, and it seemed to be fine. It's just like a little applicator, like if you have a yeast infection, a little applicator thing you stick up there. It kind of reminds you of one of the suppository, I think it's called. And it's like just a little gel, kind of like a thick, it kind of has like a Vaseline consistency to it. It's kind of a gel, but it's like thick, so it's not runny or anything. And you just stick it up there, put it up there, and you only have to use it when you have sex. So they say put it in. Now that may be a little, iffy if you go on a couple rounds or whatever, understand, everything don't work for everybody. But I'm just trying to help my good sisters out here and just giving y'all an option. Because I know everybody don't want to be on the pill. Everybody don't want to be on the shot. I couldn't do the shot. The shot didn't work for me. My period, I had a period for like 4 months. No. The patch, I ain't interested. So, and the pill works for me. The pill is fine. But like I say, I don't really feel like being on the pill right now because I'm not exclusively dating anybody. So I'm not regularly. TMI, but you know, we all grown here. We friends and shit. So my point is, protect yourself, sis. And if you finna give it to a Negro and he ain't trying to put no condom on and you want to put a condom on, close your legs and get your ass home. All right? That's it for today, boys and girls. It's been real. I love y'all. Toodles.